Hello guys, and welcome back to episode 23 of the Extended Pentagon Challenge. We are still with FBC Melgar in Peru, and so I think the first thing to do in this episode is to go straight to the fixtures really. So last we left off, I believe the game you saw was... I'm trying to remember actually. It's Flamenco at home, wasn't it? Yes. We then followed up actually with a really poor result at home to Sport Huancayo, losing 1-0 goal from Abed Lozano. A game we dominated, but a game we lost, so poor in many respects. We actually went out the Copa Libertadores in the second leg. Jar Jar getting the only goal of the game, a very even contest. Flamengo winning 1-0 and going through an away goal. So that was the end of the adventure in the Copa Libertadores, leaving me with only the duty of trying to win the Copa Movistar again with Melgar before probably moving on. Which was was disappointing to leave at this stage. We probably did better than we were expected to do. Sport Boys beat them 6-0. Hugo Seminario, Pablo Vieira with 2, Danilo with 2, and Renzo Vera, easy game and an easy win against Sport Boys. Alianza at home and a draw, a 0-0 draw, very even game. I think both teams cancelled each other out, and at the end of the day, you'll probably take that most times anyway. So 0-0 is the way that one finished. Leon de Huanuco, 2-0 win. Gerson Panda and Luca Pontiga with the goals in what was a very easy victory. Universitario, 4-1 win. Renzo Vera with 2 goals. Arnold Bragazzo and Gene Kamahara with a penalty. Jefferson Magallanes getting one back for Universitario, but in the end, quite simple and easy win really for us. Wanarik at home, solitary goal early. Luca Pontiga getting the only goal. Wanarik pretty much didn't create anything all game, and just scored a goal early and shut up shop, and that was a 1-0 win. Union Comercio away in a 5-1 win. Felipe Brito hat-trick, Gerson Panduro brace, Jordi Alva getting their goal. This is a good comeback. Union Comercio made it 1-1 through that Alva goal, and we came back storming, and Felipe Brito and Panduro, good partnership, and just absolutely trouncing through Union's defence. Next up was Jose Galvez at home, and we won that 2-1. Luca Pontiga and Gerson Panduro within 3 minutes making it 2-0, but Andy Pizarro right at the end bringing it back to 2-1, but in the end it was too late, too little too late, and a 2-1 victory there. Cristal up next and another 2-1 victory, this time away. Gerson Panda in the first minute and Felipe Brito responding to Daniel Villanueva's goal with a penalty, and a 2-1 win, and a very good 2-1 win really. Cristal causes a few problems in the past, and good to see us beat them this time round. Universidad San Martin beat us 3-1 actually the next game. Gene Diza and Mateos getting the goals. Felipe Brito did put us in the lead, but pretty poor performance all said and done. We really never got going. Certainly really inefficient in attack, and in the end we paid the ultimate price of losing that game. Municipal up next, and we responded well to that loss with a 3-0 win. Luca Pontiga, Thiago and Pablo Viola giving us the points. Next up was Atletico Torino. Again, they're not a very good side, so expect to win every time we play them. Luca Pontiga, Gerson Pandura, Felipe Brito and Arnold Bergazzo getting us the goals in a 4-0 win at home to Atletico Torino. Then a very good win against Cesar Vallejo. Luca Pontiga, a 70th minute penalty. It was quite a tight game in many respects. Well, the stats would suggest we dominated, which we did, but it was tight in many respects, and that goal enough to give us the victory. Then a really poor result. Alianza, we were actually 2-0 up away to Alianza. Danilo and Luca Pontiga putting us 2-0 up, and then I don't know what happened. The team just fell apart. The counter was on, and then they got 2 back through Ray Alvaro in goal and Musa Cuadio, and then I switched to attack or to control, and then it went to pot. The Coaudio brothers, I'd like to call them, getting 4 of the goals as we lost 5-2 in a heavy defeat to Alianza. Really poor, that one. Last game of the Copa Movistar first stage, and a 0-0 draw against Alfonso Garcia away. Pretty good result in the end. We obviously we couldn't be caught. We were in second place. We could have caught Alianza, but that would have involved them losing and us winning, really. So in the end, I'm quite happy to take that. The league table, incidentally. In fact, let me just go through the fixtures we've been playing in Phase 2. Just to let you know, our Phase 2 is that. We've got Cesar Vallejo, Juan Ulrich, Universidad San Martin, Cienciano, Union Comercio, Universitario and Atletico Torino. And if we look at Group A, Alianza, Alfonso Ugarte, Sport Huancayo, Jose Galvez, Municipal, Cristal, Sport Boys and Leon Huanuco. I actually think their group's a lot easier now, but that's one thing. So to the second phase, and I've decided to play through a little bit of the second phase because I'm going to show you something different in this round. Union Comercio, we faced up first, and a 2-0 win. Gene Kamahara and a Felipe Brito goal gave us a 2-0 win in a game where Union Comercio did not have a shot. So very good start to the second phase as he won 2-0. Then Cesar Vallejo at away. Always a difficult game. They're our newest rivals in this phase, and it's pretty good to get an away draw against them. Pandora put us up early. Leo Guerrero responding back, and it finished 1-1 in that game. Atletico Torino up next, and a 3-0 winner. Danilino and Ray Alva getting the goals. Again, they did not have a shot. Atletico Torino, as I said, quite a poor team. They at one point they played about 15 games and had 1 point in the whole division, so not fantastic stats. I'm actually instead I'm going to go to Nigeria quickly, and we have had one more fixture in that time, and it was actually against Argentina at home, and a win, surprisingly. Let me show you those goals. Argentina, actually, it was a very even game, actually. Argentina came out the traps pretty early. Oh, sorry, that's a bit quick. Let's just slow that up. So can we go back? Let me see if I can. Yeah, let's see it again. So yeah, Olufemi, pretty poor for his standards. Just giving the ball away. Messi rebounds. Him, he only puts it in. That's Argentina's goal. A bit fortuitous, really, but it was early. It was 3 minutes into the game. And disappointing. Then here we go, Musa out to Chukwu, kind of loses the ball, and this is actually a bit of a scrappy goal, but I'll take it. Musa into the box, somehow gets across, ball slides across. Chukwu, first game for Nigeria, is there to put it in the net, and it's 2-1. And then really late in the game, 90th minute penalty, Abaji right through the keeper. Not a great penalty, but enough to seal us the victory against a very impressive victory against Nigeria. On home soil, and actually the game I'm going to be showing you is the Cup of Nations qualifiers. Our group's been drawn, and we have got Mali, Mauritius, and Cape Verde. Obviously Mauritius and Cape Verde should be no problem. Mali, they're not too bad. They're not a bad side. We should be beating them, but stranger things have happened. So what I'll do is I'll actually, let me just give this guy a new contract. I'll actually just save up quickly, as I don't think I've saved in a while, and then I'll join you in the next part. Thanks. See me. For you, it'll be one episode, so no big deal. But for me, it'll be probably about 10 minutes in between. So see you in the next bit. Alright, hello guys. Let's not waste any more time. I've just saved the game, and and we're ready to go ahead. So let's move on to the Mali game. So team meeting. Everyone expects to qualify. As you don't let that fact get to you, we have to make sure to avoid one. Wow, lost the room. Oh, brilliant. Some of these guys have got abysmal morale, which I'm not happy to see. Mali will be the most difficult game, I think. Galliardo. Oh, Eduardo, you've been called up. Sold this guy, as you will remember. But Arnold Bagazza has been called up again. What's this? I don't really care about that. Again, I don't care who. I don't even know who that guy is. So yeah, Mali will be the most difficult game. There's no doubt about that. I believe. Obviously, we need to make sure we avoid any slip-ups against the other team. Oh, who's this? Santa Fe. Now I know these guys are big, like media predicted first in Colombia. This might be a really good opportunity. Actually, what to do? I mean, I'm presuming they're going to have a pretty good side. Yeah, he's got like finishing 17. I'll tell you what, it's definitely worth having this interview. Yeah, I'll do that. Definitely big enough. Direct, defensive. Make the most of set pieces. Yeah, go on. No. In fact, no. Fuck it. I mean, if they want me, they can come and get me. To be honest, I'm not going to promise them anything. I don't think I'll get a job, but this would actually be one of the jobs where I might leave Melgar for, simply because I want, obviously one of the best sides in Colombia, and it would be nice to obviously get a leg up in Colombia as quickly as possible. But yeah, so we've got Mali up, and as I was saying, they're going to be the most difficult game, I think, this season. Not this season. This Cup of Nation qualifiers group. But you never really know, actually, with some of this stuff. And I've still got to do stuff for Melgar. List Leandro Lomas, Lone Shore. Backup, yeah. Yeah. Felipe on loan. Yeah. Fair enough. We're favourites for the clash. Comfortable favourites. Although, I never want to count my chickens, that's for sure. We've had some absolutely shocking performances. I'm not going to sit down with Melgar simply because I don't see myself staying on another season. I mean, I will give you obviously a brief at the end of the season about what exactly is going to happen. Depending on what happens now. Let's say if we're offered the Santa Fe job, you obviously might see me a lot earlier. But let's assume I'm not. I will give you a brief about what's going to happen. But at the moment, I'm thinking I will leave Melgar because there's not really anything to play for. I mean, I'm not going to win a title. Apara, Abaji, Ujar, Bala. See what I mean about the tactic? It's basically not even barely gone in. Akoli, Dubi Akoli, he's Red Bull. Yeah, 15 caps. Stephen Wakebo, Arakoyo. Not sure he's the best option nowadays. Reginald Umo, he's Red Bulls as well. I think this team will have to do, to be honest. We've got a strike on the bench. Emenike Sunday. Chitwo, Bargy. Okay, that will do, and we'll go standard. Obviously, we're at home. We should be beating them, really. But let's see. And we have just come off a win against Argentina on this ground. So I'm expecting us to obviously at least do something reasonable against no pitch. Oh crap! Let's go key. Always do that. So 17 minutes into the game, but there wasn't really any highlights, so that's fine. Kondo, Doumbia, and they lose out. Uja on the ball, out to Okoli. Okoli to Monday. Monday crosses in. Abaji turns, shoots, scores. 1-0 Nigeria. What a great goal! He just turned on it and just slapped that into the net. It was a great turn. Left the defender for dead. Nigeria lead 1-0 in this very important game. And not a lot of action. Mali really haven't done much. Not a chance yet really for them. And 42 minutes gone. Sorry guys, bit of a sneeze there. So yeah, 1-0 at half time it looks like. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'll take that. Doing well. Question is, do I switch now to counter? And I may do that. I'm just going to switch to counter just to make it where, you know, we've got the lead, we're 1-0 up, just to make it slightly more defensive, give them a few more problems trying to break us down. And obviously, you know, they have to attack surely now. The other two teams in this group are pretty much minnows, so this win will not help their causes. But still 1-0, and not many, you know, clear-cut chances. We really haven't seen many highlights in this game. In fact, I think we've seen one. And so a bit of a boring game actually. This is your first international game. And God, nothing happening. Absolutely nothing happening. Sorry guys, not much I can do about this. We'll bring Deli Bali off. Ogbu can come on for Opara. And that'll do me for now. I think we just killed this game off really. Just go on the counter, that's it. But Olise in Monday could have a shot here. Olise gets it out wide. Can he cross? He's lost it. Yatabare's got it out wide. Kind of messing about with it. Kuribai. Well, you know, Jesus. Oh, and they've got it through. Dicko to Koita to Guindo. Koita loses out there. Sunday picks it up. Olise up. Uja. Bargy loses out. Oh, Monday. It's gone in. He could be off here. It was a rash challenge. Yeah, he's gone. Red card. Disappointing. God damn it. That is so annoying. Let's bring Uja off. Bring on Femi Okunwowo. He does that so often, just gets himself sent off, the idiot. Such a rash challenge. We're down to 10 men here, but holding on for the victory at the moment. And a Sunday tries to put it forward, but can't do much more with it. Kondo, to Toure, Quita, Yatabare, Toure out wide to Guindo to Kuibai. Bit of a poor ball there. Kuibai got space here. Good tackle from Umo. Ulefemi can clear now. Knocks it up the field to Sunday. Sunday's got this. Still on the ball. Loses out. Foul though. CD Sako brought him down. Could be in the book here from the referee. And he has given him a yellow. But you know, this game's ebbing to its final conclusion. It's been really a very disappointing performance from Mali. They've had one shot. You know, workman-like performance from Nigeria, I'd say. I'm not particularly happy. I don't think, you know, we astound or anything. But you know, you got to take the win. And 1-0. That's the final result. And I'll take that. It's a good win against our, you know, the biggest side in our group really. And yeah, 1-0 will do me very nicely. Bargy plays well. Anyway, the fans are satisfied, and I hope you guys were satisfied with that episode. That will be episode 23, I think it is. Yeah, 23. Anyway, join me for episode 24, which will probably be at the end of the season, barring any I guess switches in management, so to speak. If maybe Santa Fe come back or any other club comes back with a very lucrative offer. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.